Hey guys, Insomnia here, back with some more AFK Arena. Today we're on the main account, and we are on 27-41. We'll go ahead and do our summons. Hopefully we can pull some good heroes out of here. Just got some rare stones, but I do have a couple summons from the free gems that AFK Arena just gave us with the codes. So we'll go ahead and we'll do both of our summons here. Hopefully we can pull an elite, which first one's just a bunch more rare cards. And the second one is exactly the same, just a bunch of rare. But that does give us enough for the card on the table. We're still looking for Graveborns here because I want another copy of Odin, which we get Thorn here. Okay. Definitely looking at the cheese strategy, which you can do. But we want to do a campaign push here. So in 27-41, yesterday we did a really solid push. I believe I went through almost 30-something stages using the same team comp. Really seeing the power of Arthur here and how he can just really push the campaign, takes very, very minimal damage, combined with Lucius there, keeps his shields up pretty much the whole entire time, does a ton of damage, and an easy campaign stage just to cruise right through. And if you looked, he really didn't even lose shields there through the whole entire time. And I made sure that I went through and I looked at the damage, which 18 million, 10 plus million, almost 11 million from Falks, 7 million from Arthur. If you look at the amount of damage that he's putting out, where he's putting out 7 million, Lucius is pulling around 2, makes a big difference when it's 5 million more damage that a tank is putting out than what a defensive tank such as Lucius is. Here he got a little turned around, and that's one thing to really focus on when you're choosing the team comp, is if you have a hero such as Thane that is going to make Arthur turn around, you won't get the big effect from his signature item. As you can see, his aura there is backwards as well. So making sure that you keep them face forward as much as you can with the team comps. But again, looking at this one, very textbook. I mean, both of the tanks just doing an awesome job there. Let's look at the damage. 22 million from Belinda. And we're already far, far past the stages of where Shamira's damage really falls off and Belinda's nuking damage really comes in. Usually 20 to 24 Shamira falls off. And that's where Belinda really steps up the damage. Her ability to nuke a target, similar to Sophia, just does a truckload of damage. Very, very quick. Even though she's not paired with Rose in this combination, still pulling a ton of damage. We just need to continue to get the rest of the stars on there so we can level her up. And again, another stage here, doing a ton of damage. Not only that, is she will do just absolute crazy damage when you do pair her with Rose, just for the fact that the boost that they kind of give her. So playing around with the team comp here, I think I'm going to keep Rowan up front. Might be a mistake, but yeah, he just absolutely got destroyed there. As a pseudo tank, I really try to put Rowan up front, and that way Lucius has the ability to actually come from the back line. So saving him a little bit, because a lot of times he's getting just bursted down. But I think in this one we probably still have enough damage to get this one done, which we should. As long as Belinda's up and as long as Arthur's up with the amount of damage that they do collectively, we can still get this one down. Very nice. Let's look at the damage that Arthur did on this one, because he was up for the whole entire time. Again, almost 8 million damage. I know Falks died a little bit early, but if you look, he's pulling 8 million damage where Lucius is pulling 1. Absolutely just monster when it comes to damage as well. Here we're going to swap out a couple team comps, and I do use Rose on a couple of these because depending, again, on the team comp formations, I want a lot of damage and a lot of burst damage, which I'm getting out of the combination of Belinda and Rose. Because the team comps that I'm fighting, if they're defensive, we go a lot more damage. If they're very burst and very offensive, we, again, go a lot more defensive. So just the counter orientation of the battles themselves. 11 million there. Look at that. 7 million from Rose, 6 million from Falks, 2.5 from Arthur to get that stage completely done. And we're on 27-46, so we've already went through 5 stages at this point. which again, running the Rose combination. As you can see, they're not sure what Rose is doing. If you look, she's kind of hanging out just on the enemy side. And then she's like, wait a minute, where am I at? She runs back to Belinda. So I've seen her bug out a couple times. If you've seen that, she just kind of cruised over to the enemy side, stood there for a while, and then ran back to our side. So very interesting. But 10 million there, 8.5 with Falks, and again, almost 6 million with Rose, but almost 3 million again with our massively defensive tank doing 3 million damage. So here to be a good look, because Warwick is very, very tough. Using Warwick on the Mauler team is very ineffective, but then seeing him in the campaign, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to build him. Once he gets up his 3 little teddy bears you see right there, he's very hard to kill, especially if he gets a shield up, because you can't CC him. So it's a crazy combination. I can't wait to build Warwick a little bit further on my Mauler team. But here, even almost 18 million. So you figure between her and Rose together, they're pulling 25 plus million damage, which is definitely enough to get these stages done at this point. And we're just betting with Arthur. Only thing that he needs to do, even this with the double tanks, is hold the line. That's really the only thing he needs to do. If he can hold the line, we can get the DPS down because we do have it in the back with our combination. So again, as long as he's not getting run over, pretty easy. And look at the damage he just did on Estrilda. She just took a big hit from Arthur. And he is just super defensive, which is crazy. All right, so that brings us to, let's check out the damage, 2748. Again, 19 million, 8 million, 8 million. So overall, short of Lucius, which Lucius provides definitely probably the best tanking in the game. Arthur is definitely in the running just because he does so much more damage, even though Lucius has the energy reduction, and that's kind of the big one. So even here with having Brutus in the bottom, only thing we want Lucius to do is hold him. At this point, that's all we want. We want Belinda to worry about the top, which she is right there, taking out Golas, which is a very tough target. Making sure we can get out K-Sauce, which that was a very, very bad whirlwind there. So I believe this will be a defeat. Yep. If he goes immune with the whirlwind, very tough to counter, especially where he went. So we'll swap in Rowan just because we want a little more support. That way we can get a little more early heals, especially when the whirlwind comes. And that's where, like I've said before so many times, Rowan becomes so vital, is look at the stun there. But heroes can use the potions when they need them versus waiting for Nemora's heal, waiting for a shield, waiting for whatever it may be. We can use the potions when we need them from Rowan, which makes him the best support in the game. Coupled with the energy regen that he does, again, just makes him absolutely phenomenal as a support class. Because he does heal 40% of a hero's hit points. So as you see, we're on level 307. Hit points just get really, really crazy high, especially when you get them geared. And even there, Arthur drinks the potion to pull out Excalibur. Now he does a lot more shielding. Now he does a lot more damage, which is ideal. But I think in this one, Sophia's ult still does a truckload of damage. But this should be the comp. We'll swap it up so Arthur can actually hold Brutus right in the bottom. And we're hoping that Belinda can take down Estrilda and Sophia, is what we're hoping here, which there's the ult. We almost got Sophia down, which we should put her in a confine, just as good. And just like that, we finish out the stage. So let's see, 15 million. And 4 from Arthur, 8 from Falks. So he is definitely doing a lot of damage as a tank. And I don't even have him geared up. I don't even have his signature item maxed out yet. I believe it's at 25. Still need a couple more levels to max it out. Only one that I have maxed so far is Belinda, as you can see up there on the top. Same thing here. We just want Lucius to hold the line at this point, letting Belinda do her damage on goalless, hopefully take him out. And look, we got a stun from Rowan there, which is perfect. And Arthur is holding everybody in the bottom, which is ideal because when they're face-to-face with him, his damage reduction, and that was textbook win. Let's look at the damage here. 4 million from Arthur. Definitely doing a lot. Almost 10 million from Fox and Belinda on that one. So 27-52 Mauler teams and Pharrell. So we know we're going to get some stuns. Moving Arthur up top because we know Warwick's going to come out and do the throw. We know Brutus is going to do a lot of damage. So we need the Arthur mitigation up top, which he took a lot of damage there. But keeping his mitigation up top, keeping the targets away from the back line is exactly what we wanted Arthur for in this one. And with the shields and the heals of Lucius, keeps him perfect execution. Anytime he's going to take a ton of burst damage, I put him face to face with the heroes all the time. Even there's 17 million, 10 million from Folks. So doing some crazy, crazy damage with this team. And here we got some Graveborns. Graveborns are always the bane for this because, as you can see, we're running 4 Light Bearers. I really wish the Dimensional Heroes had a bonus, a faction bonus of their own, just like the Celestials do or the Hypogeans, but they don't have anything at this point. Maybe in the future, the Dimensional Heroes will pick up a faction bonus for something. But Naru on this one, very, very tough to deal with as well. We still got Pharrell up there, but as soon as we get him down, Pharrell should be pretty easy, which he is. All right, so let's check out this one. We're at, 3 million, 10 million, 23 million. Anytime that they can stack up the heroes so Belinda can ult them, does a ton of damage. So 2754, we are almost through 27 at this point. So that'll be 2 days, 1 full chapter. I don't push the main account very often, but a lot of people have requested it, and a lot of people have said, hey, work on the main account. My levels have been getting higher and higher since I've been in 27. But like I said, don't really push the account. And look at Belinda right in the mass of the heroes, just absolutely dominated the whole entire stack. I think there was 3 or 4 heroes just all stacked together, and she nuked them all. So as long as we can get the ads down, get Grez down, I believe Sylvana is still coughing, which she is. And again, a nuke there. She had to do a ton of damage on this one. Let's see what we got. 29, almost 30 million damage. Yeah, if you can stack up the targets just like that, 30 million damage. Absolutely crazy with the amount of damage she puts out. This one, same exact thing. We know we're going to have some CC in the back. Banish is going to be a problem, but with the regular attack buff, the haste that they give to Falks combined with Belinda's blessing, he attacks so fast and he does so much damage. That's how I'm maximizing Falks' damage in the back. Is he has high crit, he has a self haste, plus he's being haste. He's getting the haste from Arthur. So just a combination of the hero's ability just working in great synergy there. So let's see, 55, we got 18 million, 8 million there. So we are almost done, 2756. So we got a couple more stages here. And again, we got the banish from Tassie, which is tough to deal with, and the ads with Grezold. But Shamira's there also, so she is one that we definitely have to look out for. Hopefully we can toss her in another confine, which would be ideal. And there we do, we got her confined. That's what I was hoping. Gives us time to take out Tassie, who's going to just teleport around, and Grizel before he gets his ads up too heavy. And now we just have Shamira all by herself, which is very, very easy to take down. So 2 confined, she didn't do anything the whole battle. 32 million damage. Wow. Yeah, when people say that Belinda doesn't do that much damage, as you can see, just absolutely destroying teams. 32 million damage. And like I said, I don't even have her at 5 stars at this point. I believe she's 4 or 5. So we'll have the final star on her pretty soon. Increase her damage just a little bit more. And continue to push through the campaign chapters. And they're taking Angelo out, standing all by himself. And K-Sauce with the confine ability. So as Falks just confines everyone just like he did with K-Sauce, it just instantly turns the 5v5 to a 5v4, which makes Falks such a powerful hero. Then even switching, look how fast Belinda attacks. When she's not banished, of course, but her regular attacks are so fast because of the haste that Arthur provides. It's crazy because then you add in the blessing, which I believe puts her at about 100% crit. Because I think with her gear and everything else, she runs about 80 plus. Then you add in the bonus. It's probably pretty close to maxing out crit. We'll just wait for Thane to be done with his ult here. And we'll go ahead and finish him up. All right, so the goal tonight is to finish chapter 27, which 2758, 21 million from Belinda. Should be able to clean up this chapter. Like I said towards the beginning of the video, I want to push the main account more. I should be probably much further than I am, but we're getting there. And I like the team comp. And look at the shield. Finally, we got Excalibur up there. Stuns on a bunch of people. And just working the team down. And here, Tassie banished Falks, which was pretty interesting. So Falks in turn just confined her. So it makes it kind of even. All right, let's check out the damage of this one. And then we have our final stage on chapter 27. So 25 million, 2759. Very nice. All right, so that completes chapter 27, 27-60. Took me about 18 attempts to actually get it done. So here is the replay. I swapped Rose in the front, as you've seen right there, to try to group up the heroes. Mahira is very difficult to kill, very difficult to destroy. We got the stun on there, which is the only reason why we defeated it. Very close. But that is chapter 27 completely concluded. So let's go ahead and we'll move into chapter 28. We'll go ahead and collect up our rewards. Hopefully Oden we can get another copy of. That's who we've been looking for. Because the rewards for this one is 2 choice cards. So I'm hoping we get a copy of him. I really want to build him. I really want to see him. A lot of top players have said he's just absolutely phenomenal. So we'll get a bunch more gems there. Let's go ahead and use both of our cards for Graveborns. Hopefully Oden is who we're looking for here. The first one is copy Isabella. Not too bad. Didn't build her on this account, but I'm hoping my second one we can get lucky with a copy of Oden, which it is Kelthar. All right, so let me know in the comments what you think. 27 is done. Super excited to move into 28. And as always, thank you for watching.